Everyone, I'm here with another favorites video for the month of February. I don't buy a ton of things, I say that every month, but I do have a few things to show you that are my favorites. Some of these are new things, some of them are old, but they're just some of the favorites that I had for this month of February 2021. So first I'm going to go like cards, books, stationery, and then other. So if you're just here for the metaphysical stuff, you can, switch off after, but we'll start with the cards. So card deck that I totally forgot to mention last month, but that's okay because they can go into the favorites this month, is I've been working with the Angel Wisdom Tarot. This is Radley Valentine. I think this is his first deck since he stopped working with Doreen Virtue after she went crazy. But it is a really nice deck. Now, Andrew Barker, if you follow him, he's another tarot reader that has a YouTuber channel. He was on a podcast with Teresa Reed where he mentioned this deck, and I kind of looked it up and I thought, but something said, you'll probably like this deck. So I picked it up. Now, if you're not into angels, you're probably not gonna like this deck, but I do really like this deck. It is a good deck. I mean, Hay House decks, I'm always a little like, is it gonna be good? Is it gonna be a little too new agey? But I like this book and this deck, and I've been using it as a daily draw deck on my altar. This deck is kind of like a cross between tarot and oracle. I think this would be a great deck for somebody who's looking to get into tarot, maybe a little bit intimidated by it because it's got keywords written right on the bottom. So let's say you're getting into tarot. This has the words right there, and they're not overly intrusive, with the pictures. I like too that he has color coded the borders here so you know what suit you're dealing with. He also has the element in the corner, the number. There's also a lot of them have like an angel as well, little keywords for like an angel that you can work with. So if you're into that, but if you're not into angels, you can just ignore that part. But the meanings on here are really good. They're well researched. I think they're quite nice. And they're nice cards, and they're a nice like daily card, and they're also quite modern as well. So it's a nice deck. And I think that, this would be a really great deck for beginners, great deck for people who are like, maybe into angels and things. But I just find like as a daily draw deck, it's a great daily draw deck. You just pull it. For example, today I have the Hermit. And the Hermit, they associate with Raziel, who's like an archangel in charge of things like learning esoteric information and knowledge. He's sort of like a wizard. So we have the Roman numeral here, 9. We have a little initials for the particular angel and the title across. And then you can see here it's got the astrological symbol as well. So they have that included in there. And then the meaning has time spent in peaceful meditation and meaningful solitude. Shine your light as an example to others. Seek out or become a spiritual mentor. Self-discovery. Which are all great keywords for the Hermit, so I can't like fault that. And it's just a great kind of daily draw deck because it is sort of oracle-y, but it's also a tarot deck at the same time. So I do quite like this. I really love the backs as well. I think that's a really cool back. I just really like these cards. They have a really good vibe to them as well. They're not like super syrupy sweet, but it's just like a nice deck. It's a nice deck to pull. I like this deck. I'm enjoying working with it. So I'm glad I got this for sure. I know it's not going to be to everyone's taste, but I quite like it. And I think it's a really, really nice deck. For books, I'm still reading, because it is so huge, I'm still reading The Hellenistic Astrology by Chris Brennan. One of my favorite podcasts is the Astrology Podcast with Chris Brennan. He also has Austin Coppock on and Lisa Scheim, who's his partner. And I could see her, but I can't remember her name. She's on all the time. She's really great too. There's another astrologer, and he has a lot of guest astrologers on. He talks about all sorts of interesting topics. This book is about 600 pages. I'm about that far in, and it is like a university textbook. It talks about the history of astrology, the development, through like the ancient world, and then it goes into some of the techniques. I am at the fall of the Roman Empire. That's where I am right now. But I'm really enjoying this. I miss university sometimes. And so having like an academic type book about astrology is like so lovely. I just love it. I love sitting down on a Sunday morning with coffee and studying university level astrology. I love it. And same with like these podcasts, like it's like university lectures, you know, it's really, really great. If you are intermediate or advanced, you'll really like it. I think if you're a beginner, it might be like a little intimidating, but I would still encourage you to listen because you learn so much. So that's what I'm reading right now. For stationery, I did get, got myself a journal. I'm one of those people, I have lots of journals for lots of different things. So I ended up getting this. I usually get moleskin journals, but I ended up getting this Dingbat Journal. There's this little whale on the front. It was cheaper, and it's actually quite nice. It was a little smaller than I was hoping for, but that's okay. It's got this nice kind of textured cover to it. It opens fairly flat. I like blank or dotted depending on what I'm doing, just because I like the freedom of being able to do whatever. The paper quality seems really good. It has like a ribbon like the moleskin does. Where's our ribbon here? Come on, ribbon. There we go. So it's got your ribbon. It's got your little pocket at the back. Very important. I must have a pocket at the back to put things in. And same amount of pages, but it was cheaper, but it's still great quality. And it's got the elastic for closing it, which I love. And unlike moleskin, it also has a little thingy to put your pen in. So I'm excited to use that. This is just going to be kind of like a personal journal that I'm going to be using. I'm all about the stationery. Love that stuff. The other piece of stationery, which I'm not sure if I showed last time, so I'm going to show it this time, is the Benabellewen Metaphysical Day Planner. I printed it out in the larger size because I like to have a lot of space. I have put these tabs on there. That's me personally. I got this printed through, I think it was Lulu. And I love the amount of space that it has to write. So this is like the week. So you've got your first 3 days. There's space here where I kind of put things I want to do for the week. And then I've got these big spaces for the other days. I love it because it gives me lots of space to write things like appointments and, you know, if I have a reading for somebody or just organize things for the week. And then it has the metaphysical stuff at the back because it is a metaphysician's. So you've got stuff about like the I Ching here. Or no, oh, these are Taoist Fu sigils, if I'm pronouncing that right. We have stuff about feng shui here. We have stuff about tarot and Lenormand. She's got like numerology stuff and letters and all sorts of information about different things. So it's like a quick way to look things up. There's even stuff here on palmistry, which I'm also getting into. Very, very cool. So it's just a really, really cool book, and it's got like some nice big calendars in here as well. So you've got your monthly calendar. First, she's got a thing showing you which of the 7 classical planets are in what sign. And then you've got, I just wrote a bunch of astrological stuff here. But lots of big space. Like I like to have lots of space to write stuff in. So that's another one of my favorites for the month. And then for other things, I got myself, because I have not been going to the stores, they've opened things up again a bit. But our government could just go on and on about how they've munged things up so terribly badly. But the numbers kind of went down. And so they decided to open up more stores. They decided to open up restaurants again at like 25% capacity, all this stuff. But I'm still not going out because it's still out there. And God knows when I'll get the vaccine because they've bungled up too. But anyway, I was running out of my favorite lipstick, which is MAC's Dark Side, which is what I'm wearing right now. So that's it there. That's the color. It's my favorite color. I was running out of it and I was like, I'm not going to the store. So I ordered it online, and I have to say the customer service is excellent. They give you a free sample. There was no shipping. It came super fast. So yay, MAC. I was very, very happy with that. And it encourages me to buy more things from them, that's for sure. I wish Bath and Body Works delivered here in Canada. They don't. They do on the American site, but to get stuff from the States is ridiculous. Like, it would cost you double or more of what it would cost you to go to the store. And so I'm just like, oh, Bath and Body Works, why don't you have delivery in Canada? You suck, you know? So I've been missing that. That's the one thing I've been missing. But I was very happy to get myself some lipstick again. So very happy about that. I know it's a small thing, but you know, when you're inside and you're trapped inside, it's a nice thing. It's nice too that it's finally started to warm up a bit again. For the past 2 or 3 weeks, it's been about minus 40, which means no walking outside. It's very, very cold. Today it's up to minus 20, and then it's supposed to get higher this week, which I know for a lot of you is like, whoa, that's really cold. But after it's been minus 40, you're like, I can finally walk outside again. So I'm very excited to go for walks again. That's very cool. Other than that, I don't know. I've just been kind of, working and hanging out at home. Shows that I watch a lot of like paranormal shows. I've been really enjoying the new season of Kindred Spirits. Enjoying Destination Fear as well. That is made by someone that worked with Zach Bagans on Ghost Adventures. Now he has his own show where it's him, his sister, and his 2 best friends. And one of them picks a place to go to overnight, and they have to sleep in separate spots, but the others don't know where they're going. It's very cool, very fun. I do like all these ghosty shows, I have to say. I've been really enjoying my ghosty shows. And that's, I don't know, oh, and Canadian Baking Show. It's like the Great British Baking Show, or the Great British Bake Off, I think it's called in Britain. There's a Canadian version, which is very much the same. It's got a tent, and it's all made in that same style, but it started again, and I'm very excited about that. It's just such a nice getaway from all the other stuff going on in the world. So that's what kind of I've been up to this month and what I've been enjoying. Let me know what you've been enjoying. Do you like any of these things? What are your favorite things this month? I would love to hear. Again, thanks so much for watching. For those of you that are interested, on the Patreon next month, we're going to be working with Neptune on dream magic and developing our psychic abilities. So if you're interested, you can come and join me over there. Otherwise, I am going to be doing a money magic, or not a money magic, but a money prosperity reading that's going to be up on my Etsy shop at the start of March. And that's going to be at a low price until the end of the month. So if you're interested in learning about, getting a reading about your finances and prosperity, that's going to be up on there as well. We also have, what else? Oh, I also have a newsletter you can sign up to. It's totally free. And it comes out at the new moon and full moon, or around then, with your horoscope for that particular new moon or full moon. So you can check that out, and that's totally free. It's on the website, and you can sign up for it there. Yeah, that's what I have going on. So let me know what you're up to. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, peace and love and rock.